Hey everybody, Ryan FMG here, and today we are going to be playing in round 1 of GP First Anniversary. The rules are quite simple. It's just a normal GP with standard, right? So that means you can bring any deck you want to the table. So it'll be basically just like, your free matches or your champion rank matches or your climb in ranked season. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about the deck, but please pet the little corgi in the bottom right corner. That's the sub button, and each sub means a lot to me. So the deck that I will be playing for this video, so round 1 of the GP, is Wesker Uroboros. As everyone knows, I really like this deck, and I think the self-mill Uroboros package is really powerful right now. And I did a video about a week and a half ago, and it was kind of a more traditional build of Uroboros, but basically just throwing all the self-mill action that we possibly could put into it. And this deck has two differences from the previous deck. The first difference is we cut out the Cruel Game to add Rebel's Memory. And this is 6 MP, destroy a random enemy unit. However, if you have Memory 7, it destroys all units instead. And someone in my YouTube comments commented to be like, wait, maybe Rebel's Memory could be really good in this list besides of Cruel Game. You could play both, but for right now, I just kind of want that one slot. However, maybe I will be playing both. But Rebel's Memory is really good because it's 6 MP compared to 7 MP. And also, the Memory 7 is not that hard to get to in this type of Uroboros because you're playing so many 1 and 2 MP actions to self-mill. And the other change is a little bit bigger. We are playing 3 Executioner over 3 Gore Monsters because they are both 6 MP units. However, this is a 6 MP unit that's a 3/8 with Heavy Pierce. As well as when played, if your deck has 10 or less cards, destroy the unit in front if it has MP cost 6 or less. So this is kind of a heavy hitter, right? This could take some damage and deal out damage because it's a 3/8 with Heavy Pierce. And it can be a removal spell on a stick, which is very good. Yes, 10 decks or 10 cards or less in your deck is a low amount of cards, but we are playing so many self-mill cards that, in my last video, it's pretty trivial to get to 10 or 5 cards left in your deck. So a lot of the times Executioner will be turned on. However, this is not a good early play. You can play it early, but you're not getting the removal spell trigger, and that's the main reason why we're playing this. So I'm a little unsure. I've done a little testing, but other people have done testing. They seem to like this card, so I kind of want to test out with it a little bit more. Unfortunately, with Gore Monster, that's a really good early play because you could just play it and then play a Tyrant to flip it, and we aren't playing any Selfless Predations or anything like that, so Gore Monster was kind of the way that we could gain some life. But hey, let's test it out, see how it kind of goes. Round 1 against, I assume, the Flight combo deck. We can keep this. Oh, you know what? I already kind of regret this. I think we should mulligan because Fate of the Unworthy is such a powerhouse in this matchup that maybe we should have mulligan. But is what it is now. Rebel's Memory could just be an expensive 1-for-1 removal if need be. We could just kill it, but I kind of don't mind doing this because this could even get more. Murder Spikes is a little bit hard to do. We could just do this now. Nah, I think we could. I want to be a little bit greedy. I think we can maybe have this be a full-out removal spell. I'm going to go for this now because they need an actual pump spell, which they do have an actual pump spell. We could go for this. We do have 3 Thades in our graveyard. I think we do. Oh, Living Death is fantastic there. Okay, so we did have a devil in our yard. So basically, I think we're going to have to take some hits of that Living Death. But it is what it is. And basically, I'll just wait to see if they try to pump their stuff up anymore. Even though we're not being the most mana or MP efficient. You know what? I think we wait a little bit more. Because we're not really getting a free MP. Yes. Okay. This is fantastic. This is why you wait. And now we'll do it. Yo, the last second. Because this is just fantastic. And then we have another board wipe pretty soon, because we'll already be at 5 memory. Oh, we had a Death Executioner that we didn't know about? That's fantastic. We could play this just to ramp. Yeah, let's play this just to ramp so that we can get a Devil a little bit faster. And then also we'll be closer to our threshold. Well, now Death Executioner is on. Sorry, I keep calling this Death Executioner just because I'm so used to playing that. But it's not, it's just Executioner. Well... do we have a way out of this? So we need to play this would kill it, but we don't have enough MP. And with the heavy pierce. So we'll just do our Uroboros, see what we get back. Hopefully it's a Devil so we don't take the heavy pierce damage. Yes! Okay, we got there. That was very close towards the end, but Living Death, OP. Round 2 against Antibody Activation Jill. We can keep this. Right, because this is just really good for like Lightning Rod effect, right? Of just like soaking up the ETB damage or whatever they're playing. We could play one, but it's not really going to hit that much, so I'd rather see what they play than just put it in front of it. We could just play this. That's pretty good, because Navidar has Veil. This is going to be a problem. We kind of need fantastic. I was going to say we kind of need Rebels, Memory, or Living Death, something like that. And now we could just kind of. We could be greedy and wait for this to die, but no, let's just do this because we have the MP advantage, right? Because we're getting 2 free MP now, and this is still just fantastic. And being greedy would mean we take like 7 hits of damage, and I don't think that's worth it. We could, man, we'll probably just wait. Like, we could, like, self-mill here, hope to hit something, but we can just wait for this. Let's just play that there. And we'll just slowly... We could do this. Nah, we'll wait. Let's just play this here, because it'll eventually do that. We could do this. Ooh, that's... Dragoon's real... That's going to be very problematic for us. Let's ramp. We're basically just going to be throwing, like, tyrants in front of that. But I'm not going to say it's the best plan. Hopefully we get the slow tyrants. Okay, well we got the fast tyrant, but it is there. Did our opponent disconnect? I think they did. So we could just do this up here to get some damage going. Yeah, I think they did. Because it's just stalling out. Well, that does not make for a good video. Oh well. Because usually I would just like not... I would just like play another game, right? But since this is a GP, you know, it is kind of like a league where it's best out of 5, right? So it is what it is. That's unfortunate for the opponent because they were doing pretty good too. Round 3 up against Plunderblade. We can... I kind of want to mulligan this. Yeah, like Death's Executioner, unfortunately, is not great in your opener, right? And we don't have tons of units, but we'd rather see a Tyrant or something like that. We could just place a Tyrant right here, or we'll flip it eventually. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Man, it's really storming outside. I don't think you guys could hear that. That's pretty problematic, so we could just do a little ramp. We're doing a great job with drawing Living Death. So now once this dies, we can Living Death. Well, you can't steal Living Death because we have it in hand. I think we wait just a little bit. Okay, they're not going to play anything, and I don't really particularly want to be taking 5, right? And I will take our 1 card to get a card back and to kill 2 of their cards. Oh yeah, I forgot that they had an Iris. That's still worth. Because I kind of was forgetting about the Ascend trigger, right? Well, unfortunately we don't have anything to do. I think we just kind of have to wait around to play another slow Tyrant. That's really good. But we can, like, as soon as it dies, we can just kind of get it back, right? Triple slow Tyrants? Deuce. Obviously, Executioner is going to be very, very good because it will kill a lot of their stuff, but we kind of need to wait to get there. Man, they're just silencing they're just sealing all of our stuff, aren't they? Sure. We could do yeah, we can do this now because we do actually have a slow Tyrant. I almost kind of want an MP ramp here. No, because we're going to be able to do it for free soon. Actually, no, maybe that was worth it. Yeah, because then we could be closer to playing this Tyrant. Stop! Let's do it now, because now it's completely free. So we could throw this here. Hopefully it goes in the top lane. Yes. Or, because then we would have to take quite a few hits and then just play Executioner up there. Ball jump, sure. Let's kill this. Just to kind of mitigate their MP ramp. Hey, that's my card. Stole my card. This is fine. I would rather just wait to do Death's Executioner. My apologies again. Executioner. I've just been playing with Death's Execution so much, right? Yikes, that is very problematic. We could do this to get a slow Tyrant. I don't think that's worth it. Hopefully Karen hits our Tyrant first, so we don't take 8. Killed. We took 8. There's Death's Executioner. Let's do this. Even though it is costing us, I still think it's really worth it because we want to get those cards back. I love how you can exactly see what Little Feline just stole from you. Ah, that was so close to killing. We are not winning this match. Like, we are pretty far from. Jeez, so we have to do this. Unfortunately, I was hoping that this would be something a little bit better. So we could do the actually. Hopefully they play something so that we can do Death's Execution here. think we do this. Oh, we're really close. Because I think this will hit this first. Tilt. Okay, no. We got there. We got there. Stop stealing my stuff. I don't think we could get there in time. Tilt. Because we can't do that, yeah. We kind of were grinding out there because we were getting all the revenge stuff, but we were just a little bit too low on life. Up against Blazing Wall. We could keep this. I think I'm going to swap. Because I really want Fate of the Unworthy or something like that. Well, we did not get that. We could have maybe just waited and done a Living Death. That could have been better. Right? Because Living Death when they can't play anything. Please don't have this opponent disconnect also. Okay, whew. It's like we already played that once and I can't have 2 matches with disconnect. Okay, so that's even. Well, they spent 2 cards and we just spent 1 card, but the MP is quite close then. That was fantastic, because now we still have a 4/4 and we just ate that. So they have 2 units. So now Living Death, like, we don't really want to play Living Death right now, because yes, like, we'll be getting back a ton of units, but they will also get Heavenly Kicks Chun-Li back, and that is not super fantastic for us, right? I think we kind of wait to maybe play Devil and use our hero power, just to get the most pressure going. Let's see what they do. You know what? I kind of talked about how I didn't want a Living Death, but I'm going to here. Because they use our hero power, and now as soon as one thing dies, we could use our hero power. And we did mill over something, so that's fantastic. Let's do this. Because we have Death's Execute. Well, now we have 2 Executioners. And yeah, this dude just destroying stuff with spillover and everything. That's fantastic. We could do... Let's do this. Let's give all these things revenge. That seems really good. And that Executioner is online. And this is 5 MP, so this will kill it. Sure. We could just do this to mill more. And it's free. No, I don't think that's... That could have actually be worth it, because we really want to be getting our AP up. And I don't want to do this now. I think we just use our hero power. Get something back. Keep the pressure going, because they are very... Are they dead in 1 hit? Oh, the devil is just lethal. Okay. Fast and furious. Great. Last round. Let's see if we could win and go 4-1. We can keep this. It's a little like slow, obviously, but we have a lot of mill, so that's really nice. And we have a way to ramp, even though it does deal us some life. In Degenreku, you don't necessarily want to deal yourself life, but like, it is what it is, right? Let's just do this now. Because if they do something, that we can just Curse Choice. We probably shouldn't do that, because now if they do something, we don't have any free stuff to do. Okay, well, they didn't do anything, so that's kind of nice. Let's go for this, because now if they try to pump it, we can just Fate the Unworthy. I was a little slow to react, so we did take 2, which is very problematic. I wish I was a little bit more on the ball there. We're okay with this. Like, we could kill it. Oh, no, we can't, obviously. What am I talking about? I think we just wait and play Devil. And now we just have a 6/8 on board that has it. We could... I don't think we want to kill that, because yes, it makes the Devil weaker, but I think that's fine. Let's do this, because if they do something, we can do Rebirth and just get like both of the Tyrants back. Or maybe our Cursed Choice milled over something a little bit better than a Tyrant. Nope, it did not, but that's okay. Tyrant is great. Let's see.
We're just getting started.
I want to do this, because if they try to kill anything, we can just do Death's Executioner to give everything Rebirth, because we will be at the perfect amount. Let's just do this.
Your struggles are futile.
Because this is a lot of things that I would love to give revenge. And as soon as something dies, we could just Uroboros.
Behold my omnipotent power.
We could do this or this. I think we just do this. I don't really want to take two. Or do Murder Spikes and take some more damage. Even though we are at 22, so we are a very healthy life total. And I kind of want to be a little bit greedy with Return of the Heretics to get the +2/+2. Obviously, I did not care to kill that Hellbat.
Prepare yourself.
We could just do this now. Yeah, let's just do this now. Who cares about the +2/+2? Just the MP reduction is going to be so good. Let's not be super greedy. Well, we only had one thing. Okay. But we can play this for super cheap. And then as soon as we have enough MP, we can just play this.
It's not over. I'm just getting started.
And this seems very lethal. Okay, fantastic. Just, yeah, MP reduction on these big units is kind of silly. So overall, with round one, we went 4-1. That means we do get to go to Group A in the second round, and Group A is great because that means your prizes are better. So that is fantastic. I don't really need to play any more of GP round one. You know, maybe I will if I get bored or something like that. But overall, I like this list. I really like how Uroboros is situated, and just the self-mill package is so strong. I'm a little on the fence of if I love Executioner. I love Death's Executioner, but Executioner, the unit, I'm still a little on the fence of how much I like it. When it's good, it's fantastic, right? When you played it and like we killed a Chun-Li or something like that, it's just so fantastic. However, sometimes it's a little slow because it's a more mid to late game play. And, you know, Gore Monster was great because you could play it any time and at least have a body and then hopefully get to flip it and gain some life. But I didn't really miss the life gain that much. And Executioner, when it was good, it was better, right? So I feel like the ceiling is a little bit higher. So right now I'm going to probably keep on playing with Executioner, but you'll probably see me play more Uroboros in the future. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.